And if it is Ruto must go, tell me how you want me to go.
Kipchumba Murkomen, you say you want to arrest me tonight. Please just go ahead. I'm here. You know where I am.
On Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, Kenya experienced a turning point. What began as a powerful Gen Z movement demanding accountability and change quickly escalated into chaos, violence, and loss.
It was terrorism disguised as dissent. There was no peaceful demonstration. It was riots, chaos, and anarchy. Let me therefore state unequivocally that we condemn the criminal anarchists who, in the name of peaceful demonstrations, unleashed a wave of violence, looting, sexual assault, and destruction upon our people.
At least 10 Kenyans lost their lives, hundreds were injured, but beyond the headlines, Kenya Kwanza team now claim that it's the former deputy president may have funded the protest and he should be arrested.
There was an attempt to kill my 105-year-old father and 85-year-old mother. All in the name of myself being the leader of majority in this house. I did say here last year during the impeachment process of the former deputy president that this is a dark man with a very dark heart. Very black heart. I dare say today, Honorable Speaker, in this house, Honorable Gashagua is the one who directed goons he mobilized to go and murder my parents, destroy my property in Kikuyu, destroy the property of the people of Kikuyu.
The police must arrest the former impeached deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, Gachagua, because we cannot continue as a country to watch a tribal individual mobilizing.
During a press briefing address, Interior Cabinet Secretary Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen laid the blame squarely on what he called political terrorism. He claimed the protests were not peaceful but a coordinated, funded and deliberate attempt to destabilize the government.
To us, and as though it's a pointer to the motive of the protest, is that the organizers targeted the homes and businesses of elected leaders who support government. Cameras that have picked some of these criminals, and I have no doubt that we have enough evidence to make sure that these looters, including the financiers, including the vehicles that were bringing money in the name of protest, giving money to protesters in different corners of Nairobi, especially in Mwindibungu Street.
In a dramatic twist, former Deputy President Mr. Gashagua fired back live on NTV.
That a CS Interior is walking in the streets of Nairobi in the morning, and you are saying that was an attempted coup. If they had intelligence that goons had been paid by Gachagua or anybody else, why didn't they arrest these goons? If these were my goons, I want to tell you, Michelle, today they would have been shot dead. They would be in custody. Why, if they had intelligence that Gachagua or anybody else for that matter had paid goons to come and cause chaos in Nairobi, why didn't they act on that intelligence? Why did they supervise the goons wreaking havoc in the streets of Nairobi? How do you explain police stations are manned by police officers who are armed? They are attacked by people who are unarmed. They overpower them, take over a police station and touch it. It's a movie. No shooting, nothing. No resistance. Some people just walk into a police station, take it over and touch it. That is, and you are not even told the inmates who are in the cells, were they released or not? There is nothing. It was stage managed. Kipchumba Murkomen, you say you want to arrest me tonight. Please just go ahead. I'm here. You know where I am. You don't even have to wait for this interview. You can come after this. But I want to tell you, the people have had enough. You know, this persecution of the community, this humiliation of the community is too much. You know, and I don't think it's going to happen again.
But President William Ruto is not staying silent either. In a recent speech, he criticized the ongoing protests and those demanding he step down.
And if it is Ruto must go, tell me how you want me to go. What? You know, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. What do you mean? What do you mean by Ruto must go? How do I go? Because we have a constitution in place, dear people, right? Yes. If you want Ruto to go, please, my simple advice to you, look for a better plan. Convince the people of Kenya that you have a better plan. This one of mine has created 250,000 jobs in the housing sector. Look for one that creates 500,000.
CS Murkomen even went further. He accused the local media of acting as a mobilizer.
Is the idea that media becomes the center of mobilization for some of these protesters. In fact, most of the media houses are working very hard during the onset of protest, telling people, oh yeah, wengine wamekuja, sasa tayari ndio hawa. They interviewing people in the street and tell them, what do you tell those who are still at home? You see, they are participating, directly in mobilizing people to come. But what was even of greater concern to me is some of the media stations whose their job was directing the protesters. And they are saying, oh, now they are in Thika Road. As soon as they converge with the ones in Kiambu Road, the possibility is that they will pass through Museum and State House will be very near. You see, that is really very irresponsible journalism. Of course, the gentleman from Standard knows that Standard now has stopped being a newspaper. The headlines for the last 2 months or 3 months have always been about security and insulting people without resorting at one instance to ask for feedback from anybody. It's responsibility as citizens. You've watched international media, except of course when they're reporting from Africa and Nairobi especially, that they are very careful. When they're reporting about Israel, about America, about UK, they are very careful about their own countries. But when they come to our country, report it as it is. And some of the reporters are so happy, they think they have achieved because they are being cheered in Western countries. They think it's very nice to come and report about your country negatively. This is the issue. That is the question we should be asking ourselves.